The Scottish Shindig, the best in Scottish dance music and song.
Well, a warm good evening to one and all. Welcome back to the Scottish Shindig here on Radio GH. Well, I say a warm good evening. It's warm inside the studio, but it's maybe not so warm outside. So hopefully you're all sitting nice and comfortably, ready for an hour of great Scottish dance music and song. And we'll look for a couple of requests over the next hour, because we're off the cuff tonight, just arriving in the last 5 minutes into the house, so just in time to make the show. So we'll start off with John Carmichael and his band, or otherwise known as Ike, and he's going to play us a great selection of reels, starting off with a tune about someone very popular in the Scottish country dancing world. It's Miss Milligan. Looks like it stopped there for some reason. Not sure why that's happened, but there you go. That's what you call a good start to the shindig, doesn't it? And putting you off there. So what we'll do then on that note is we'll move on and have a track here from Simon Howie and his Scottish dance band. This is from a recent album called the 2020 Sound, and it's called O'Kane's March. Simon Howie and his Scottish Dance Band, and you were getting the whole track with that one, which was nice. The Trowies must have disappeared, hopefully. Next up, we've got a track from a brand new CD out not too long ago called Let's Have a Burn, and it's played here by Ian Thompson and the Crinnock Cayley Band. And it's a request here from Grant McDougall, Grant McDrummer, if you know him. He says, Ewan, if you've got time tonight, could you please play a track from the Let's Have a Burl CD to thank Auntie Sheila and Uncle Billy for a fantastic break that we had at Perth and Peter Coulter. Cheers from Ian and Grant. Well, speaking of Ian and Grant, the two tunes here for the St. Bernard's Waltz is Ian McDougall's Waltz and Grant McDougall's Waltz, both composed by Ian Thompson, band leader himself, from a brand new CD, Let's Have a Burl. Lovely music and playing there, and two bonny tunes there written by Ian Thompson for Grant and Ian McDougall. That was a St. Bernard's Waltz from the new CD Let's Have a Burl from the Crinnock Cayley Band. Great to see everyone tuned in tonight. We've got Helen Stewart there, or Kelsey Helen as they call her. Sylvia Tasker, I hope you're doing well, Sylvia, back home and staying rested. We've also got Brenda Jones says, sitting down with a lovely glass of cider whilst it's rather snowy outside. Gloria Hayhurst, good to see you back, Gloria. Hope that you're doing well and stay strong. Patricia Wilson out there in North Berwick, Dave Bell, Linda Ann Thompson, Sheila Panton down in Blackford. Lots of people tuned in, and we've also got all our great Shetland contingent in there. Elizabeth Mann, Iris Sanderson, Bab, you're all there, and Mary Kemp from Orkney. Lovely. And I'll get your request underway very soon, Mary, once it's loaded into the player. Next up, form up your sets. It's a Cayley dance. Now you'll need to push your sofas back and get up on the dance floor for this one. It's a Strip the Willow by Graham Mitchell and his band. A nice lively track there, swinging along nicely, from Graham Mitchell and his Scottish dance band with the dance Strip the Willow. So hopefully you had a good dance around your living room there, but I think we'll slow things down. A request from Moira there, and Norman up in Largo Ward, well, Methil actually, near Largo Ward, it's somewhere in Fife, for a tune or a song here, The Old Button Box, and it's played here by our great memory friend of Derek Hamilton.
When the pit bangs and mines for the mountains of home, the dark 1920s brought cares of their own, and the sons of the miners knew when they were grown, they'd follow the path to the mine. But one lad would listen as his father would play on an old button box at the close of the day, and the sound of the pit wheels would fade far away as the music took over his mind. So dance with me, darling, to the old button box. With you in my arms I can turn back the clock, and will, if you're listening, the Jacqueline Waltz is playing in our dreams tonight. The tunes from his fingers would fly like a bird, his name on everyone's lips could be heard. Of the gift he was born with, he spoke not a word, but the music said more than the man. So dance with me, darling, to the old button box. With you in my arms I can turn back the clock, and will, if you're listening, the Jacqueline Waltz is playing in our dreams tonight. For all of the joy and the pleasure he gave, fame brought no fortune from cradle to grave. He battled through dark days, determined and brave, till at last he was free from the pain. And now when I'm lonely, I know I can hear a gentle accordion tune in my ear, and all the cares of the day disappear. Listen, he's playing again. So dance with me, darling, to the old button box. With you in my arms I can turn back the clock, and will, if you're listening, the Jacqueline Waltz is playing in our dreams tonight. You're playing in our dreams tonight. Yes, you're playing in our dreams tonight.
Lovely to hear Derek there singing The Old Button Box. And a lovely song as well with some nice words too. Next up, we're going up to Orkney to hear a great band, Ronald Anderson. And this is a request from Mary Kemp. And it's for the great two-step called Bouncing Bobby. Ronald Anderson and his band there from Orkney with Bouncing Bobby. Just had a wee message coming in there from the Gruesome Twosome saying that they're still having a few phone troubles, but just to say that they're listening in as usual. So good to hear from you, Bill and Marie. Hope that you're well and had a good start to your new year. Although it is still a bit colder, hopefully it'll get warmer. I think it's to be about 12, 13 degrees by Monday, Tuesday. So we'll wait and see, and when that happens, we'll believe it. I'm not quite sure about studying meteorology and then not sure if it's ever quite accurate. Anyway, here's a tune here for, I think it was Joanne Renton that asked for this, to hear a track by Declan Ainger, and it's Anto's Cajun Cousins. Very catchy tune indeed. Anto's Cajun Cousins, played there by Declan Ainger. Hope you enjoyed that one. A nice slow one this time, up to the bonny island of Shetland. And this is a request from Shona McFadden, who's tuned in tonight. Hope you're doing well, Shona. It's the Cullivo Band, and well, it's Brian leading the way here with a lovely waltz, Hearst Blinks.
Hello there, I'm Ian Lees, and just like to remind you, you're listening to Ewan Galloway on the Scottish Shindig, here on Radio GH.
For fame and for fortune I wandered the earth, and now I've come back to this land of my birth. I've brought back my treasures, but only to find the loss and the pleasures I first left behind. For these are my mountains, and this is my glen. The breeze of my childhood will know me again. No lands ever claimed me, though far I did roam. For these are my mountains, and I'm going home. The burn by the road sings at my going by. The whoop overhead wings with welcoming cry. The loch where the scarlet flies, at last I can see. It's here that my heart lies, it's here I'll be free. For these are my mountains, and this is my glen. The breeze of my childhood will know me again. No lands ever claimed me, though far I did roam. For these are my mountains, and I'm going home. Kind faces will meet me and welcome me in, and how they will greet me, my young kith and kin. This next room the angle, all songs will be sung. At last I'll be hearing my end will tongue. For these are my mountains, and this is my glen. The breeze of my childhood will know me again. No lands ever claimed me, though far I did roam. For these are my mountains, and I'm going home.
The one and only Ian Lees with These Are My Mountains, and some lovely comments there from Ian singing. I'm sure that Ian will be tuned in tonight, so if you are Ian, I hope you enjoyed listening back to that and hearing it once more. Now, speaking of Ian, we have some news to tell you for those that are keen Radio GH fans and listen to the website week in, week out. If you do, thank you very much, and it's great that you're able to enjoy all the shows that we offer. For those that notice, one thing that we do on Radio GH, and we've done it for the past years, everything after 10 p.m. at night is non-Scottish up to just after midnight. And the aim of those shows is to help you after a long day, just unwind, relax, kick off your shoes, put your slippers on and just unwind. And we have shows like Ken Anton with The Sunny Side of the Street. We have the piano music that plays. Sometimes there'll be some piano music playing later on at night. And then we also have... there's loads of stuff on. We've got Norwegian Mood, which is on a Friday night, so that's Norwegian music, Norsk music. Wednesday we have a double Scotch. Tuesday, Sunny Side of the Street, Scottish Oldies. That's a mixture of 78s and 45s. On a Monday night, it's the Nightcap with DA and John, looking back at Balachnam Porsche, which is a great show that we have. Saturday night is an easy listening show, nice easy music. And then Sunday, we have Melodies for You with Ian Lees. Now, Ian has been broadcasting for over 65 years, and he's had 5 years out and a break from it all. And recently, he was very keen to get back on board and do something for Radio GH. So after purchasing lots of equipment and getting himself all set up in his lounge, he's going to bring to you from the Radio GH a new show called The Music Lounge. And it's all types of music: jazz music, relaxing music, easy listening music, brass music, a complete mixture. So it's a new show that's going to be coming very shortly. He's already on the way to getting a few of them ready, and we're looking forward to setting a date to put them out online. And what we'll do is we'll have them probably from these evening slots, but also a nice morning slot at some point. It'll be non-Scottish music, but something that everyone I know will enjoy, especially when it's got such a great presenter as Ian Lees. So we'll keep you posted with that one. Keep an eye out on the Facebook page and have a look. Now, next up, we have Dick Black and his Scottish Dance Band, and this is a great tune called The Bugle Boy, and it's requested by Brenda Jones, so enjoy.
The Scottish Shindig with Ewan Galloway.
Easy for you to say. Tune that means a lot to me. It's one that Derek had contacted Ian McPhail for and surprised me on my birthday, Ewan Galloway's birthday polka there, and it's lovely to see and remember Judith Smith on fiddle there, who sadly passed away not too long ago, and thinking of all of Judith's family. Now, next up, I asked you for a couple of your favourite tracks to take us up to the last 15 minutes of the show. And I did look for the River Ness for Annie's pupil Colin, but I sadly don't have it, or it's maybe just not on the system yet. There's still quite a few CDs waiting to get done here and there. But I do have an older track from one of my probably most favourite LPs at the Argyle Arms Hotel, and it's Colin Dewar and his band to give us a good set of reels with the Duke of Perth.
Scottish Shindig with Ewan Galloway.
In the capital of Scotland, by the great kirk of St. Giles, there lies a heart for all to see within the Royal Mile. Now many men have stood here, from the humble to the grand, and it's known as the heart of Midlothian. It's a heart that's ever beating, it's a heart that's ever high. It's the pride of Scotland's glory, and its fame will never die. On the spot within the Royal Mile, with pride let Scotsmen stand, for here is the heart of Midlothian. To the west there stands a castle famed in age-old history, and to the east a palace fair and royal yet to see. While north, south, east and west you'll find your Indian native land, when you stand at the heart of Midlothian. It's a heart that's ever beating, it's a heart that's ever high. It's the pride of Scotland's glory, and its fame will never die. On the spot within the Royal Mile, with pride let Scotsmen stand, for here is the heart of Midlothian. It's a heart that's ever beating, it's a heart that's ever high. It's the pride of Scotland's glory, and its fame will never die. On the spot within the Royal Mile, with pride let Scotsmen stand, for here is the heart of Midlothian.
The Heart of Midlothian there by Andy Stewart. Next up we have Dermot O'Brien and his clubmen lined up in the player, and a request here for the laughing accordion. How does that go? Dermot O'Brien there and his clubman, the Laughing Accordion. Good to see Robert Dixon down there in Langham tuned in, and he's requested a track by the great Roger Dobson. This is an older recording which was recorded live in a wee place called Benty Hall, and it's a set of jigs. great playing there, and I'm sure you all enjoyed that last tune as well, the great Donald Ian Rankin, written by Andrew Rankin. Now, we're going to finish off, sadly, a wee medley though, so something that some of you I know will enjoy, full of different tempos, variations, different sounds, tones, and everything else. And hopefully that's what your week will be like, full of joy, change and excitement. And take care, look after yourself. Thank you very much for listening. I've just about made Shona fall off her chair there, but I'm glad that you're okay. Leaving you with Alistair McCoush and the Black Rose Cayley Band this week. Take care and have a good one. Thanks for listening.